Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday.
Good morning, guys.
Hope you're all having a wonderful morning. Today we're playing some more ATS, but we actually have the kick trailer back out of the repair shop.
It's fixed since I broke it last.
So we're going to fly with the winning colors this morning. How's everybody doing?
Morning, Jeremy. Rise and shine. Early this morning. Ethan was not up and going this morning.
This morning we are headed to Bellingham, Washington.
Joey!
Joey, thank you very much for the first gifted sub of the day. Can we get a hashtag Joseph, please?
Oh, thank you. Oh, you're making me do math already this morning. That's not good. Too early for that. Good morning, Owen. Hello, G.
Even math isn't your strong suit no matter what time of day
Don't
it is,
start
honey.
me. Don't start.
We've all seen you do math in the morning. We've all seen you do math in the evening.
I'm healed today, so you just be nice.
Hashtag Joey, thank you for the love.
How do you like on YouTube? I think just...
You might have to like close your chat momentarily, and then there's like a thumb. But I think the last time I went to do it, you had to like close chat for a moment.
You know, the funny thing is, math was like my favorite subject in school.
Math? I didn't mind math. It was when we got into that whole algebra stuff.
Yeah, algebra sucked. Thank you, Joey. We appreciate it. Hope you have a great day as well.
Thank you for that follow over on YouTube Coffee. Joey with another gifted sub.
You totally threw me off this morning, Coffee Cat there. You said Ethan's friend, and I automatically thought our son. I'm like, well, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Yeah, we thought he was one of Ethan's school friends, our son. Thank you once again,
Thank
Joey.
you. Looks like Kev Simcorner got that one.
Getting it started with the 2 gifted subs. We've only been live for 3 minutes. Thank you for the love, brother. Means more than you know. Good morning, Josh Budkey.
Morning, Jaden. Gosh darn it, you got to Josh. Right, good. I had to film an activation of a brand new railroad crossing here in Southwest Florida. I showed my mom that whole like Rail Explorers thing in Iowa. She goes, I do that, and she's terrified of heights too.
I forget where it was. I showed you that one video. It was like a similar thing, but it was like roller coaster rails.
Sweden?
I don't know.
Or
I ain't doing anything like that. Jeremy says, "Do I dare say it?" 7 gifted subs from 5 Carolina Reaper almonds. I guess I said it for you, Jeremy. How are you doing today?
3 minutes, my wife's fantasy. Good morning, Darth.
Good morning, Darth.
Hey, Darth, I have a question. Did your wife read Outlander, or did she just watch the show? I like math, too, when I was in school. I hated English, but our English teacher was a bad word.
Excuse me.
If I wasn't at work this morning, I would hang around, gotta get stuff ready for the truck. Aw, no problem, Joey. You make that money, sir.
Joey, you ain't gotta... Yeah.
Yeah, don't have to explain.
You ain't got to explain nothing, but thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you don't work too hard. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.
Good morning, Paul. Well, I guess good evening for you.
Good morning, Paul. Did you have a good day at work?
Working on the race or stream room.
We need to do some racing as soon as you get that ready to go and you got some free time. I did some racing yesterday with John Lacido. We was doing the pro, like, stadium trucks, like the jumpies. The long dirt road is what they call it, dirt road.
It's weird,
dirt
like,
road courses.
Sitting in there and hearing you shift so much when you're racing. I'm just good. I just woke up. I feel like I did not want to get up this morning. She's read all the...
That's like almost every morning, though.
Yeah. She's read all the books and all the shows. I'll send you a message, Darth. I got a series that I got, like, absorbed into, and they're supposed to be making a TV series, so she might like that one. Chris, like, lost me for, like, 2 weeks while I read these books.
Then she started listening to some audiobooks the other day. I'm like, judging by the books that you like to read, honey, when you get to one of those adult scenes in your audiobook, I want to hear how they do that.
It's actually the same series that I just read. It's the audiobook for that same one.
It's going to be up and running Tuesday at 11 o'clock a.m. or p.m. your time.
I had to check the weather for this Sunday. It's my sister's kid's birthday party. Had to make sure it doesn't rain. You know what? Mother Nature knows when I got plans, Jaden, because, like, I swear it rains whenever I have something important.
How's the weather looking for Monday?
Monday.
Since all the kids at school get Monday off for fair week, it usually rains, like, every Monday.
I think they're calling for rain.
Like, never fails. It usually rains on the first day of fair day, like, where every kid's got a day off of school, and then it always rains on trick-or-treat.
Nope. Right now it says 72 on Monday and only 13% chance. Supposed to be nice all next week. But I could have swore I seen, like, the local channel said something about a possible, like, 40% for, like, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Yep, can't wait to do some racing with you, Paul. 11 a.m. your time. So that'll be like p.m. my time.
Our time, yep. Can you be awake that late? You might need some G Fuel.
Not that late.
he's what, 14 hours ahead of us. Well, about 9. So
it
it's
is
before your
currently 10:07 p.m. where he's at. So 3 hours from now, it'll be 1. Hey, hold on, I'm trying to figure something out. 11 a.m. his time. 1 hour from now it'd be like 9 o'clock our time.
Yeah, yes, you're correct.
All right, so that's a little later than I was thinking. I was thinking it was going to be like maybe 6 or 7. 9 p.m., I don't know. I might not be able to do any racing that late. We might like have to hold off for the weekend, but
this one's
I might be able to jump on and watch you.
Laying on the couch at like 8 o'clock. Well, depending on if wrestling's on. You stayed up last night till 10.
I didn't stay awake much longer after wrestling was over, though.
You were out.
I seen Ken tag me in Mike Mann's stream. Mike Mann, guys, he streamed last night. I missed it. Somebody must have been asking where I was. Ken tagged me. He's like, oh, he's in bed. We all know his old man butt is in bed at like 9
And
o'clock.
Mike knows that too.
You want to? I can't do military time.
Oh no.
I mean, it don't take that long, is what it just took me to figure that out. That was me trying to figure out what time it is in Australia right now, and then figure out what 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. his time would be here.
Oh, military.
So I had to add an hour because it's 10 right now. I had to add an hour and then 12 hours from that.
Military time. I never understood it till I worked for the one doctor that was in the military, and that's all he told us time-wise.
I mean, if somebody says like 22, you know, I got to sit there and like actually like figure it out real quick. But I just don't understand how people can like just spit the number out and know automatically what time it is. I've tried it. I can't do it. I remember one time I went like a couple weeks with military time on my clock, and military time is not for me.
Once you get past like the 20s, I'm like, I gotta stop and think about it.
Once I got past the 20s, I got to stop and think about everything now.
That's true.
Good morning, Bobby.
Morning, Robert.
I got the NWO shaker and the NWO t-shirt. It's Thursday.
He's representing for you.
Representing Bobby's bowling team. Good luck tonight, Bobby.
Chris is an old man, can't stay up past 8:30 or 9:30 according to Troy. I was getting.
That's what happens when I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I get up at like 5 in the morning and like no naps. I'm usually like wanting a nap at like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. Like,
me
it wasn't
too.
yesterday. Are you already yawning?
Yes, I'm yawning already.
It wasn't
You said
yesterday.
nap.
It was the day before. I was like laying on the couch at 7. Lacey's like, yeah, are you really gonna like fall asleep now? And I'm like, I'm gonna take a nap. She's like, you can't take a nap before bedtime. I'm like, if you take an hour nap at 1, what's the difference between taking it at 1 o'clock in the afternoon or 7 o'clock at night?
Because
a nap is a nap.
Because you can't just take an hour. Your hour turns into like 2-3 hours sometimes.
I mean, if I ain't got nothing going on,
and at that point, you might as well just go to
better
bed.
take advantage of that like quiet sleep where Lacey's not like sawing logs next to me.
Oh, I watched it too, and Bobby was there. So was Ken. Oh man, now Paul's really making us feel bad. Sorry, Mike, if you're listening.
But another thing, it seems like lots of times when he goes live in the evenings, it's always a Wednesday when I'm watching wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So I was awake when he went live. I just didn't get the notification because I wasn't looking at my phone. I was glued to the TV, and then I went to bed immediately after.
Cheat like I do. I added an additional clock with the taskbar for Australia.
Oh, we got one on the Stream Deck.
Yeah. We just have to stop and think about it first.
Yeah, we got like a little clock button on the Stream Deck. I click it. I got Melbourne, Australia time, and I also got a Tim's time, but I got to change that because that's an hour off.
Yeah.
I just learned the other day that I chose the wrong part of the UK for Hereford.
It's the black and white tonight. So yep, you picked good. You don't have any of the red ones.
I don't have the red and the black shirts
say.
anymore. I did when I was in high school, but I don't. Those are long gone. Hello from Italy. Good morning, Kyle.
Hey, Kyle. I never seen that shirt that you were trying to show me last night. I was looking for it.
Your girlfriend sleeps enough for all of us. Apparently not enough if I'm still dragging butt on.
Morning, Toby. He also forgets things, too. Ooh.
You eat the strangest stuff for breakfast? You're having microwave extra butter popcorn? I mean, I've had popcorn for breakfast before, but it was like usually left over from the night before. I've never woke up in the morning and popped a bag.
We get about that time to do the popcorn ball things. You hate those things, don't you, though?
Yeah, I was never a fan of
Oh,
popcorn balls.
I love them. They're so good. Caramel corn next week.
Popcorn has balls? Like, wouldn't you need a magnifying glass?
Well, you might.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of popcorn balls. Back when we was trick-or-treating, we'd get home and we'd have like 2 or 3 of them, and it's like, what is this crap? I never ate anything like that because, like, I don't know ya. I don't know if you're sanitary.
Homemade stuff is kind of iffy.
So I didn't eat it. There was even times that I'd showed up to like people's house, said trick or treat, and they clearly wasn't prepared for it. I got like a handful of corn chips, Just they didn't even put them in a bag or nothing. He just like reached on the top of his fridge, grabbed a bag of corn chips, gave me a handful, and just dropped them in my bag.
Never had that happen. Maybe an apple or something.
Oh yeah, we had the apples. I usually chuck the apple across the street when I was walking away from the house. Or in the ditch. I didn't just throw it in somebody's yard. This is the kind of kid he was, y'all. Good morning, Lucas. What's up, Bry Guy? Bry Guy, today the Chucky cans go on sale. 6 p.m. Eastern on the G Fuel website.
I eat the strangest. Oh, you got that one. Actually getting ready for work. Well, hope work isn't too bad for you, Jaden. McDonald's just released their bagels. Their sausage, egg, and cheese bagels pretty good. Better than my dad's. Oh, that's been out for a minute.
I was going to say, you're a little behind on that one. Yeah, they had them years ago, and then they took them away, but they brought them back, and it was, I don't know, I'm thinking it was like at least a year that they've been back.
I'd say about a month or so ago, he had the steak, egg, and cheese one.
Yeah, the bagel sandwiches definitely hit a lot better than the biscuit or the egg McMuffin.
Darth, really? Really, Darth? And you wonder why the stream goes this way. Heck yeah, for the new G Fuel release. Lunch pitcher posted. Childhood favorite for Bobby. Hold on, Bobby. I don't know what we're doing.
Hamburgers on bread? Was that your childhood favorite?
Been there, done that a few times. Oh, no, Bobby.
Homemade veggie soup?
That is pork and beans.
Yeah, I was going to say that's beans.
Timbo, where are you? You be so proud, sir. Cheddar and sour cream chips, a Rice Krispie, and a grapefruit.
So I'd be able to eat them if you warmed them up. I can't do the cold pork and beans. How do you like your pork and beans, Bobby? Do you heat them up or do you eat them cold? Good morning, Mike. Good morning. Why do you got to go like live so late?
It's past our bedtime.
He's like, I went live at like 8, bro.
Oh, he eats them heated. Today's payday. I'm getting more hack and slash for Bry.
Yeah, when I woke up this morning, I seen the notification where you was live last night. I was tagged saying that I was in bed. Like, what the heck? Good seeing you back on the stream, Mike. Hope you had a good one. How did it go?
No, you're good, Darth. You're good. Don't have to behave. He said 8 p.m. it was.
I go to bed early. Early as crap, Mike. But you already know that.
My dinner picture the other night I sent Chris is better than that lunch that Jeremy sent you. Did you have another steak? No, because you ain't at that one spot no more for the steak sandwich.
Oh.
No, it's all coming back to him now.
Yeah, I had to think about it. I'm like, you got to add this to the list next time we come to Iowa, along with the Flying Elbow.
Used to eat pork and beans either way when I was a kid. Oh, who did the cold like SpaghettiOs as a kid?
Yeah, I'll tell you, I was sitting on the toilet when you sent that, and I forgot to show Lacey, Jeremy. Look at that, homemade taco pizza. That looks good. Did I say homemade or did I say home? I meant to say homemade
really
taco pizza.
I'm not
That's
a taco
why I said that
pizza.
looks really good.
I need you to have a taco pizza from DJ's. I think you would like their taco pizza. Because they don't cook like the toppings. They put the fresh toppings on at the end.
Popcorn down. Good morning, Daryl. Daryl, did you see Moxley got injured last night?
Wednesday nights are quick dinner nights for you guys, Bobby. What's our quick dinner night, I would say?
Our quick dinner night?
Probably Mondays.
Oh.
Well, no, Fridays. Because usually I'll pick Ethan up from school.
Fridays is usually like a leftover pizza.
Yeah. If I pick Ethan up from school sometime. Well, it depends if we have pizza or not, which majority of the time we do.
Good morning, RT. What are you having for breakfast?
Every time I hear the phrase Frank and Beans, I can't help but think about There's Something About Mary. I've never watched that movie.
RT, your like food pictures that you've been posting are like on point. Like they seriously look like something that you can pull off Google Images. Like, do I have you like all conscious on taking pictures of food now?
He does it to me.
I said something to Lacey about it Tuesday night. I'm like, man, look at this burger picture that RT took. I mean, it just looks beautiful. but then I've busted your chops so many times about like taking pictures of the burger wrapped up or a half-eaten burger. But yeah, you're definitely taking some professional food photographs now, RT.
Yeah, that sounds really good, Jeremy. I might have to get that recipe from you and how you make that.
You're eating an apple. You can save that picture.
Morning, Sean. I give up today. No lunch pictures tomorrow. It's the work lunch party. Do we get a picture of I was going to say buffet, but that's not potluck food. There you go.
Yeah, they're saying he got a concussion, possible concussion. Didn't you notice the ending of that match was weird? Like, Moxley was covered for, like, an apparent clear 3 count, but the ref didn't make the 3rd count until they hit the pile driver again, and then he covered him. Yeah, they called an audible, and the ref wasn't ready for that.
My grandma used to eat the government pork and beans right out of the can. I couldn't. No, never. But the cheese was good. I love the
Did
cheese.
Bobby say if he eats them cold and warm?
Warm. He warms them up.
That's me. Whenever I go to a cookout or something like that, a family get together, and I see like the beans, I always touch the side of the dish because if it's cold,
You
I'm
won't
not
eat
eating any
it.
of
No.
them.
See, I'll eat.
Room temperature, I
Baked
won't even
beans
eat the room
cold.
temperature, but like it always kind of like bugged me when I would get like cold, like refrigerator cold pork and beans.
Man, darn you. Baked beans sound good.
I'll eat some beans, honey. We can have some beans for dinner.
Oh, yeah? I don't know what else
See if
we're
I can
going to have
top
with it.
see if I can top the Burger King onion ring fiasco from last night.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Don't feed this man onion rings from Burger King unless you want to suffer the consequences. He tried doing the Dutch oven again last night. Like, nice try.
I thought about lifting my leg and let the fan blow it out the top of the blanket.
Well, thank you for not doing that.
But I'm like, I'm not going to do that.
Sean, can you come live closer to us? He's having Scottish eggs, the soft-boiled egg wrapped in lamb sausage, breaded and baked.
That sounds good.
I don't get that fancy with breakfast.
She don't get fancy.
Hey, you get good breakfast when I do the Blackstone breakfast, thank
Lacey
you.
getting fancy is when she wraps chicken with like bacon.
Yep. Good morning, Miss Betty. Jeremy, post a picture of your taco pizza on the family group so I can share with everybody.
Somebody posted a picture of like the box of government cheese. One of my friends on Facebook posted it yesterday or shared it, Darth. And they said, still to this day, best grilled cheese sandwiches ever.
They do make those. Oh. The blocks are small anymore. The last time that we bought a block of Velveeta, like Chris looked at it and goes, this is all you get?
Speaking of which, guys, there is a recall on
Ronnie
Kraft
Benjamin.
American
Cheese
slices, like the ones that are like wrapped with plastic. There's a recall out. Apparently, they had like a issue with the wrapper, and like there could still be a thin layer of plastic on your cheese once you open it up, and it could pose as a choking hazard.
Ugh,
My thing is, like, you would think you would see the piece of plastic,
you would think.
but I
'Cause
could
those are
see it
thin
having
enough.
a habit of like opening it up and just like throwing it on a burger or something.
Good morning, Tony. Hello, Stacy. How's little one doing? Haven't seen government cheese in years.
Tony Hoops, I feel I ain't seen you in years. How you been?
It's a breakfast and snack. Just pop in the pouch and off I go. Well, we need you to live closer, Sean. Oh, I know his farts will clear you out of the room. The farts ain't too
My
bad.
farts usually don't stink. That's the thing. I mean, if I'm drinking or
Yeah.
do the hard-boiled eggs, then yes, they stink.
Mhm.
But other than that, it's just like a lot of sound.
That kind of sounds good, too.
You know, it's like blanks. You know, it's like blanks. You know, it's all sound, but no like
I kind of
no
wish.
damage.
Kind of wish it was that way when you go in there before I take a shower.
Oh yeah, now when I go to the bathroom, there's definitely no way around that.
Yeah. RT says, really? I was about to buy some today. They're on sale. What were we talking
The
about?
cheese, the Kraft American slices.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Robert says,
That's
wait,
why
the
they're
cheese
on
is already
sale.
almost plastic.
That's what I was kind of thinking. Are you pushing for a second round of
If
first
it happens,
class?
it happens, Connor. I mean, that would be pretty freaking phenomenal to be signed to Kick, but we've made it 3 years without, you know, like hourly pay or anything like that. And we've somehow have made it. It'd be nice to be signed to Kick, but I'm not going to beat myself up about it.
We'll keep trucking here.
If it happens, it happens, but we're just going to do us.
She was sent home yesterday with a 99.3 fever and vomiting, so no school till Monday. Aw, poor girl. Ethan was trying yesterday. I'm like, go down to the office to get your temperature taken. He was normal. I'm like, you're saying.
Yeah, the thing about that is, Connor, if we start chasing that, then it all starts like becoming about numbers again.
And we don't want to do that.
And yeah, Facebook took all the fun out of it.
I have a
came to
much
numbers.
happier without them. Morning, Jesse. Stuffed chicken breast is good. I do spinach and cream cheese stuffed. I haven't done that in a minute either.
No.
Oh, chicken's just not my favorite thing to eat.
What's up, Jesse?
It's definitely been a while. I've been good, just trucking along. Give the Schaefer truck in front of you a little bump. That's our reefer division.
Are you serious?
Oh, it's going good, Jesse.
Well, that is funny.
We left 2 windows open last night, so it was a bit.
Yeah, it was a little chilly. When I was coming down the stairs this morning, I realized, like, just by the air temperature, I'm like, yeah, I bet Lacey wasn't happy when she came downstairs this morning. And I realized I left 2 of the big windows in the front room.
Well, I shut the one last night because the cat was laying up in her tower and I didn't want her, like, freezing out.
Dart's getting ready to head to the cafe for breakfast. Let's see what we get today.
Morning, Mr. Huskernut. How are you?
See if they can give you a BLT for breakfast.
Yeah,
some
right.
Bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
Darth ruins it. No lettuce or tomato.
Speaking of which, I don't know if you weigh your tomato quarts for the farm stand, but one of them is lighter than what it is.
My cherry tomatoes?
Yeah, I took a couple out.
No, I don't weigh them. I just fill it.
I took a couple out of the 1 quart yesterday. That was looking pretty appetizing.
If you weigh stuff, according to like the laws, you have to have like a government issued scale.
Oh.
So you sell by the quarts instead. Oh.
You can't rip anybody off with false advertisement if you don't actually advertise the weight, right?
Yep, that is the way of thinking.
Hey, all you weed guys, like, take note on that. I'm kidding.
How are you, Jesse? How's Canada?
Bobby says, I wish my job had a cafe. You got a cafe at your job. I figured maybe he was just working from home again, Bobby. We need a hashtag, damn it, Darth.
Bacon. Who doesn't love bacon? Like, it's essential. Pancakes and bacon close enough? Pancakes or waffles?
My youngest sister that switched to the vegan vegetarian lifestyle, she still misses bacon.
Well, who wouldn't miss bacon? Turkey bacon just is not the same. No. Is turkey bacon actually like turkey, or is that like faulty?
I would think it would be turkey.
Yeah.
Turkey's not really all that expensive.
True.
You love the Uncle Roger videos?
Is there a recalculating?
I don't think they missed a turn.
Oh, darn. He could be from home, Bobby's. Oh.
I almost had you make me a breakfast sandwich this morning. My stomach was growling when I was in the shower.
You should have said something.
Yeah, you should have said something. So if I would have said, hey, honey, you should make a breakfast sandwich, you would have made a breakfast sandwich?
We have some downstairs in the freezer.
Because that works every time, right, chat?
It does. We're not being...
The meatloaf!
So if I ask you to make something,
don't go there.
It,
You
right?
got your meatloaf. You got your
I got my meatloaf one time, but it took like 3 freaking months. I get meatloaf every other month now. Instead of every other week, we get it every other month.
At least you're getting it. It's good here. Been really smoky from the fires up north. Other than that, been good. Great, Jesse. We've had enough of those.
Is that fog out back then, or is that more smoke from
I
Canada?
think that's actually fog, because it's actually like dissipating it when the sun comes up. And meatloaf with MSG. I want to try it with like the whole, what is it, the bone marrow stuff? Isn't that what Tony uses?
No, he was using that as a binder on his like meats that he was smoking.
Oh, okay.
Instead of the mustard, he was using the beef tallow. I don't know what he was talking about, the bone marrow. That might have been something different. I just might be missing.
I could have, yeah. My ex-wife loves the honey bacon.
But yeah, I do remember us having the discussion about bone marrow the other day.
Yeah, because you looked it up to see the price of it.
No, that was the beef tallow.
Oh, I don't know.
Beef tallow and bone marrow, honey.
Beef something.
I mean, I'm sure like they come from the same cows.
I don't care for any sweet bacon or what is it, the peppercorn that's like crusted on the outside.
I don't mind it as long as it's like not hard pepper, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but it's like crunchy.
Like that's the only reason I hate salami is like those big chunks of peppercorn. I gotta pick those out.
Yeah, agreed.
I like pepper, but in moderation.
I think Ethan's kind of the same way though, because if I get the salami slices that you get at the store, they don't have those, but he won't eat the other ones.
Hey, what's up, Walter? Thank you for the kind words. Yeah, this is one of our favorite trailers. Definitely my favorite color combination out of all the trailers we have.
If we ever did a convoy together, I would so be like leaving a trail of destruction.
Funny thing is, we ran this trailer for like 3 or 4 months straight without switching it up. And then we switched it up this week, and the Kick staff came in on Tuesday, featured us on the front page. And they're like, hey, you guys should like drive a Kick trailer. And it's like, we usually do.
Not every time.
So we decided to pull the Kick trailer out in hopes that they see it.
God gives them some love after they give us love.
Hashtag Pit Kick.
Oh,
1,142 miles till we get to Bellingham, Washington.
We need to talk something other than food. My stomach's grumbling now.
Your stomach is always grumbling, though.
Bacon.
7 subs will put something in your stomach, though, honey. 5 Carolina Reaper almonds. We ordered another 6 cans
Yeah.
From Amazon yesterday. I told Lacey, I'm like, hey, Lacey, I ordered you something else from Amazon. She said, what? I showed her my purchase history. I realized we're actually ordering 6 cans of those nuts every month.
It doesn't surprise me. Good morning, homie.
Homie, what's up, my man?
I told him, like, I don't want that. I want something else. Buy me something else.
Get the jelly beans.
Nah, I don't want the jelly beans either.
Bellingham, Washington, Walter.
Hey, my handwriting's
to a UPS store.
A little bit more back to normal, not so much like chicken scratch.
It wasn't chicken scratch. I mean, it was like slop. Did you let your chickens out this morning?
No, Mom's gonna. I let her.
I was gonna say, like, I heard the rooster. He's getting better at that crow.
Is he? Well, he's about ready to go away, so.
Had to replace your bank debit card. Forgot to change all your auto pays. Now you owe $120 internet bill. That's what I hate about, like, when it's time to get a new card or anything like that. Like, you never think about it until you get, like, notices that your card was declined.
You've been there, done that. I should be sleeping. Go take a nap, Stacy, while you can.
I wasn't wanting to get up this morning.
Me neither. I hit the snooze once.
Like, Monday and Tuesday, I got out of bed, like, a little easier than today. Monday was kind of hard. Tuesday, I jumped right up, like, Energizer Bunny.
Well, I think you fell asleep at, like, 8 on Monday.
We start talking about sleep again, and Chewbacca comes out of Lacey.
Well, I'm starting to think I need to just set my alarm for 4 so I can still hit my snooze a couple times and be
No,
up.
because then that messes with my quality of sleep. You need to, like, not hit the snooze. Set the alarm for the time that you actually have to get up and get up out of bed when your alarm goes off.
You haven't even budged, like, all
I
week.
hear it. I just try to not, like, accept the fact that it's almost time to get up.
Well, this morning, I know you didn't move, like,
Mind over matter.
Uh-huh. Normally, you're, like, rolling over and telling me, shut it off.
On the mornings that you keep hitting that snooze. Or you hit the snooze 10 times, Robert?
Only 2 for me. I slept in and it felt good. I look forward to the weekend to sleep in so much, but 7 o'clock comes around, here I am awake.
Rocket Money reminded you?
I like that app.
I like getting the email from Rocket app, or the Rocket Money app, like the week after you pay all your bills. And it says, like, you've spent like a heck of a lot less this week than you did last month. It's like, yeah.
I know why. My alert isn't on, but I still woke up 5 minutes before I needed to wake up for school. See, I don't even do that anymore.
I should do some GTA RP. I don't really get into that, Connor. I mean, I like playing GTA, like, by myself, but I've never really been a fan of, like, multiplayer servers. I like to get on there, play the game, and just do my own thing. I realize servers are a little more policed in the aspect that I can, like, jump on there and do stuff and not have to worry about people just killing me every time that I spawn. But I can't get in the whole, like, make-believe thing. I mean, I realize I'm make-believing that I'm driving this truck down the highway right now, but...
You know.
Yeah.
Cream of mushroom soup, rice, and hamburger. Have you ever had that combination?
Have I ever had what?
Cream of mushroom
soup, rice, and hamburger?
Mm-hmm.
Not with the rice, no.
That might be good, actually. I hate the alarm clock. I want to throw it at the wall. I've been tempted to get, what's the ones that you, like, lay on the floor, like a mat on the floor, and you have to actually stand up and put your feet in a certain
I've seen this one alarm clock that, like, shoots this grenade out.
No, we don't
like, when
need
your alarm
that.
goes off, it starts going off, and it, like, shoots this, like, grenade out, and it lands on, like, in your room somewhere. And it forces you to get out of bed and walk over to it and actually shut it off.
Find it.
That's the alarm that Lacey would need if I didn't have to, like, lay there and deal with it. Because Lacey ain't getting out of bed to find the grenade.
Nope.
Sounds like stuffed pepper filling. I like stuffed peppers. Lacey not so much.
No. Good morning on this rainy, craptastic day from Mr. Jim Hinkle.
Good morning, Jim. We got a nice day today. Gonna be like, what, almost 80?
Yeah, I think so.
Almost 80 degrees. Might be like, yeah, the last warmest day of the year. Good morning, Jonathan. Top of the morning to you. How you doing? Paul says, have a great day. See you on the next one. Paul, make sure you go to bed this time.
Yeah, have a
Don't lay and lurk. Thank you for the love, brother. We'll see you next time.
It's our warmest day of the week. 80 degrees today.
Robert says Lacey's not going to jump on that grenade. Poor Chris.
Nope. Nope, I will let it go off. Good morning, Burkle. Have a great day and don't crash, he says.
Hey, what's up, Burgle? We are due a trip down your neck of the woods. It's been like several months since we've been to that buffet in Auburn that I told you we like.
When are we going?
The last time we went, it was on a Monday and it was closed. We
We
haven't been back. It's probably been like, what, 3 months since we even went down there?
Yeah, I think so.
I've had no other reason to go down that way, though.
Well, I'll give you a reason. I want a buffet.
Well, now I found out that we can get shrimp right down at the...
No,
for like
no,
$3.50 a serving.
No. I need a place that I need to be like rolled out of because I'm so full. I'm the same way. I have like 8 alarms that go off every 5 minutes. I can't do my snooze is like 10 minutes. I figure once I fall like back asleep and it goes, no.
How many people in chat are one of those people that set an alarm for like the time that they need to wake up and then like every 5 minutes after? Zach Heiser, he'd like pick a screenshot of his phone one time.
I can't
do
it.
I think he's worse than you are.
No. My friend has her alarm set like that. Like, you really are going to be late for work. Only have time to do your makeup. Only time to do hair. Good morning,
I'm glad
Jonathan.
I ain't got to worry about having to fit time into my morning to do my makeup.
I wish I didn't.
I spend enough time on my hair in the morning that I wouldn't have time for the makeup.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of work goes into this look.
Oh, yeah. So much. Lacey's not going to jump on the grenade. He does use me as a human shield. Holy crap. You guys don't even want to know. Especially when it comes to mice.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, what was it? The one time that I was trying to use you as a human shield.
It was the mouse.
Yeah, that was a mouse in a garbage can.
Yeah.
It sounded like something a lot more than what it turned out to be, but yeah.
We were laying in bed, and we heard something, but it sounded like a bag, like rustling, like something moving through a bag.
It was making enough noise. It sounded like there was a freaking raccoon out in the living room.
And well, earlier,
and we used to like go to bed with the windows wide open, you know, the screen. But
earlier that year, Tony and Sarah had a raccoon get in their
around
kitchen.
Here, you know, it's nothing for like a raccoon to like break through the screen.
So he like pushes me out in front of him, and we get to like the trash, and there was just like some piece of like, I don't know, like a chip bag or something bottom of the trash can.
It's like the mouse fell in the trash can and was trying to jump out. It couldn't get out.
I walk over and all I have is this mouse like launching at me, but can't quite make it out the garbage can. Oh my God, it's terrifying. I'm usually up the first time my alarm goes off. Most of the time I am, Stacy.
Hey, thank you for that 2 years of followage, Jonathan. Robert says I can see Chris scream like a girl behind Lace. I mean, I wasn't screaming at the mice.
He wasn't,
I only scream if they touch me.
Yeah, then he's like, oh my God, they touched me! They touched me! Bobby also gets up
mice.
Immediately.
I hate mice.
I'll never forget that morning. Oh.
So we're down to 953 miles till we get to our destination in Bellingham, Washington. Thank you for that follow, Laura. Welcome to the family. Drop us a line in chat. Let everybody know where you're from.
I definitely have to have an alarm. I will sleep until like 6 or 7. Can see. Oh, yeah.
I need that alarm to wake me up all week long, but when the weekend comes around, I don't need that alarm. I don't set it. And I still wake up about the same time that my alarm wakes me up at.
If Ethan didn't have to get on the bus at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'd probably be awake for my alarm. Followage over 2 years. Well, thank you, Jonathan. We appreciate the support. Mice are cute but fierce. I don't know.
Pictures of them are cute.
Yes.
But when you're like dealing with one face to face or under the same, they're not so cute.
Well, my friend just got pet rats. 4 pet rats.
I don't understand that. Rats should not be pets.
No, they should not. Rats, on the other hand, I lived on the farm, were the size of beagles.
What's up, CBM? Good morning, buddy. We got a follower from a CB gaming the other day, and now I'm gonna like get YouTube mixed up constantly.
Jim's been awake for 2 hours before my alarm went off today. Dang cops calling me. Tell him you're not on the clock yet.
Jeremy sets his alarm 15 minutes early so he can hit the snooze one time before getting out of bed.
I never
do. Do you feel like you're getting one over on that alarm clock by being able to hit that snooze button at least once?
I like Mickey and Minnie. That's a whole different kind of mouse.
I mean, I used to like Feifel back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you actually know who Feifel is?
Yes, I know who Feifel is. That I remember. My grandma used to have me watch like the older ones. Had one wake me up because I got caught in the trap under the bed. My wife was laughing her head off at me.
All right, what kind of traps does everybody use when it comes to mice traps? Does anybody use like the live traps? Does anybody use the glue traps, or do you just do like the snap, you're done? We do the snap, you're done.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, because then you can just throw it away. I don't reuse mouse traps because it's disgusting. And my thing is, it's like if you use a live trap to catch a mouse and then you take it outside to let it loose, it's going to find its way right back into the house.
Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on it. It's
And the
gonna
whole
find its way
glue
back
trap, I don't know, I've heard stories of people like using those
Yeah.
and then like going to find it in the morning and realizing that like the glue trap is no longer there, and then they find the mouse like somewhere else in the house,
like
dragging this glue trap behind it. It's like
no.
it's like a big anchor.
I can't do that. No.
The joys of living near farmland.
Good morning, Brian. How's Clarksville, Texas?
That's another reason we're feeding those kitties outside, Robert. We figure if we got the 5 cats outside and they hang around, maybe that will reduce the mouse count in the house.
Mama brought up a rabbit to my mom's back door, and wasn't there something else she brought up to our back door?
Bird.
Yeah, bird.
Multiple frogs. What's up, Stormy? Good morning. Hope you're having a good Thursday.
Yep. Jeremy sets his alarm early, but never. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Never like goes past it. Usually awake and up before my alarm goes off. Nope.
Probably a little easier getting up on race day too, huh, Jeremy?
Good morning, Yoga. Heck yeah, Stormy. Glad to hear you got that fixed. You don't use the live traps. Yeah, the live ones, like he said, if you go and take it out to down the road, it's gonna find its way back.
The hell, I ain't even taking it down the road. I'd just like take it out, and drop it by the field. But
Yeah.
Of course, it's gonna find its way back.
Good morning, Neil. Mean cat. The next door neighbor cats don't care for Mama Cat, but we figure that's because we run them off when it comes to their food, so they don't want her around. We use the snapping you're done trap. That's what the cat is for.
I hate setting those freaking things though. Like you don't know if it's set until you let go of it, and it's like it just. I hate it. Lacey likes watching me set a mouse trap.
It cracks me up.
It's like I set it, and then you let go real quick, and it's like.
And then he takes like a plastic fork or knife or something, like pushes it to where it needs to go.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna pick it back up on my fingers once it's
Well,
set.
no. Sticky traps only catches the cat. See the cat running around with the sticky thing on his tail? Good
What flavor of
afternoon.
G Fuel are you drinking this morning, hon?
I got clickbait.
I'm drinking Wolfberry.
I didn't feel like
Nice citrus strawberry flavor. You can get it on gfuel.com. Just make sure you use code STREAM517 at checkout. Save up to 30% on every order.
I didn't feel like walking in here and picking one out. Clickbait was on the table.
Again, that is code STREAM517. Clickbait, I think, is one of my favorite. Top 5.
It's a good one. Yeah.
One time was my all-time favorite. But they've released a couple good flavors since then.
Yeah. Drop a live mice trap in your nosy neighbor's backyard. I can't do that to my parents. They don't want it either.
I mean, our neighbors don't live too far from us. It would still end up in our house.
66, cloudy and thunderstorms expected today, Brian. We're supposed to be 80 today.
We're going to stop, pull off, and fuel up the tanks, chat. If you wanted to get those guesses in.
Man, it's chilly in here today, though, still till the heat gets.
Well, I didn't tell you, I opened the windows in the living room to kind of stay ahead of that 80-degree day that we got coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, try to stay ahead of the curve.
Maybe that's part. Well, I'm going to stay here and breathe. Along this time.
Should be used to it already. Heart's ice cold. All right, go ahead, get those guesses in, chat. Looking for the number of gallons, not the dollar amount.
Man, they're on it this morning.
Once you cut the one under the bed, you drove over it, rat trap and all. Yeah.
I have one under my bed. I do
You got-
not want to be sleeping and hear that in the middle of the night. I got it. Nope. Let's see. I'll let a couple more guesses come in. Since Bobby must be busy, I don't see his guess yet.
Bobby ain't busy. Who you trying to kid? This is Bobby. I don't even know how to get the hell out of here.
Bobby's trying to get his work done before the
Screw it. Let's
the
go this way.
potluck happens.
That'll work. I'm jealous. I want a potluck.
Well, let's go to Auburn. That's the closest we're going to get to it. All right. Closest without going over is Robert. Total was 159. His guess was 138.
Congratulations, Robert.
I don't even know what our temperature is right now, Brian. It wasn't very warm when we were waiting for Ethan. It wasn't warm. We're at 60 degrees. Real Feel 65. Good job, Robert. Yeah, I gotta figure out what the heck we're gonna do for dinner tonight. 'Cause I'm not sure.
BLTs. We ain't had them all week. We could have some BLTs.
This man's gonna turn into a BLT, y'all. 57 in Jersey. I have to look at your gauge. Remember, you have a 300-gallon. Yep.
Yeah, it throws a lot of people off.
Nope, Bobby be slacking. He's trying to get his work done, Jeremy. He's trying. The Northeast is cold today.
Or it might be Nebraska.
Oh, crap. Yeah. Close.
Close, but no cookies.
I want cookies. Last break the night out in the bathroom.
I tried getting you to make some cookies last night. If you would have made cookies last night, then you could have a cookie now.
I can't make no bakes and not have ice cream anymore.
The only way that you can have no bakes now is drizzled over ice cream.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, you make no bakes, and then before you scoop them out onto the wax paper, get a bowl of ice cream and just like scoop some of that mix onto the ice cream. It's like some of the best ice cream topping there is.
Aren't you? Stop it. I'm already hungry. Bobby works as hard as Brian finds ways to take breaks at work. Oh, he's going to get you, Jeremy. Sugar cookies and ice cream. I like to dip. My mom makes these fluffy sugar cookies that are like amazing dipped in coffee. You know what? I'm going to tell her to be like, you haven't made any of those in a while. And Ethan got chocolate chip cookies. I want.
She hasn't made a cheesecake in a minute either.
This one here, he goes, you got an apple pie. Ethan got chocolate chip cookies. Where's my cheesecake?
She's like, I'll say something to her about it. I'm like, no, don't, because then she'll actually make a cheesecake.
She will.
We don't need a whole cheesecake sitting around here.
No, I told her. I'm like, if you make something like that, you got to split it like half and half.
Man, Brian, they've been busting your balls lately.
Now that's a feel-good breakfast. 58 here. We're actually warmer than you right now, Stacy. That's why my feet feel cold. I got my slippers on, but like I didn't put socks on this morning.
I'm going to advance time. Watch your eyes. It might get bright. I usually didn't say anything about that when we was playing with the game on the smaller screen, but now that the game takes up the entire screen, I realize it might be a little brighter than I'm used to.
Yeah,
what's up, Taylor?
You'll only see the comments. We don't have the chat up, Robert.
Yeah, if I click back over to, like, say this, then you'll see, like, the comments of everybody. But the thing, a lot of people wanted, the full game back up. We bring the full game back up, and it's like if we put chat in the camera and all the other, it just takes away what you guys can see.
Good morning, Taylor. How are you?
Yeah, we do have a heck of a lot more chatters over on Kick, if you guys would like to go over there and chat along. Kick.com/stream517.
It's free and super easy to create.
But regardless what platform you're watching on, if it's got a like button, please reach up, hit that like button. And I know it's got a follow button, so be sure to hit that as well. It's 809 miles till we get to Bellingham.
It's an astronaut floating in some like galaxy
space lava.
pool.
I don't know. It's just something.
I think
if it was from Interstellar, I wouldn't even know, Robert.
Oh, what is those one bioluminescent like plankton thingies or whatever that you see?
I thought you was gonna say like the luminescent waves that have been like popping up.
Oh,
I don't know where in the world, but I've seen videos on
Yes.
the news recently of like waves that are like illuminated
yeah.
in nighttime.
But you know,
Pretty
I've
cool to see.
seen like TikToks of that, and there's like the whole like Instagram versus reality type thing that's not as gorgeous as it looks.
It's all fun and games when you're picked on or picking on someone. It just means you enjoy them in chat. Some people just take it the wrong way, though, Jeremy. Even when you're not picking on them.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't picking on him that day.
40 in Boise right now, going to be 63 this afternoon. Hashtag fall is here.
Usos, as in like the wrestlers? Usos?
You know? Or are you trying?
Usos, as in like buddy or brother or friend in Samoan.
Are you up? 83 here in Texas. Yeah, we're supposed to fall down to your temperatures, homie, I think next week. It's fair week, so the temperature's got to drop like 10 degrees. I like how your parents were like they were painting the lines again. It's like, oh, Fair Week's coming up.
That's when they do a lot of the repairs to the road. They like let them be crap all year long, and then the week before the fair, they go through and like patch, paint new lines, do the chip and seal a couple weeks before if needed. Like they just did that a month ago.
Yep. They did. Oh, I hate when they do that. That is such a pain in the butt. I read that Barbie is 40 right now. I'm pretty.
I would like to think she'd be older than that.
Sure, she's older than that. Yeah, I'd love to go see that. That'd be so cool to go see, but it's never as good as it cracked up to be. Thanks to filters. Fair Week in Idaho, it was in the 80s and 90s. We've always been the last week of September. I think it's been that way since the fair actually started.
Yeah.
We're the
middle of September till like the end of September, sometime between there, usually pops up.
We're the very last fair in like the state. The weather is on a roller coaster ride. Makes me mad. No wonder why we're getting sick. This year's just been so weird, Stacy.
This year's been so fast. Like, how are we almost like we're like 3/4 of the way through September almost.
We are.
Like, it feels like September just started. It was like Tuesday when I was putting the date in for the stream. I'm like, how are we already like over half of the month like being done? Makes no sense. Time flies. And it seems like it like starts to fly even faster the older you get.
It does. I agree.
I used to think I was saying when I was younger, but I'm starting to realize
it really
they wasn't lying.
I kept it. I'm like, where'd the day go?
Yesterday seemed like a really long day, though.
Really?
Yeah, it's like I had a lot of stuff done, and I was thinking it was going to be about like 3, maybe 4. I was expecting Ethan to be coming home from school. It was only like 12:34 in the afternoon. Like, what the heck?
Because I wasn't home to bug you.
So I did a little bit of farming yesterday, Troy. I think I might have that farm ready to go. And then I did some iRacing with John Lacido.
52 feels like 55 gonna be high in Motown, Iowa.
Motown, Iowa? You mean? All right, Marshalltown. Be like Motown.
I just want to throw you up. Dar says he lies, Troy. He lies. Oh, I forget about it. Oh.
Yep.
Okay. I only know him as Darth.
John Daly. Remember Big B.
Why have to find you, Darth? I've never messaged you before. Do you know is he a Chiefs fan?
What?
What's his profile picture? Is it Chiefs?
He's a Chiefs fan. I can almost guarantee you there's not 2 people with the same name that have a Chiefs profile picture.
No.
Bad enough, there's one of them that's got the Chiefs profile picture. I'm kidding, Darth. You know I like busting your chops.
Darth was saying, what was that? What? When? Where? Something on the road or us?
Or the picture he was going to send you? I don't know.
Okay, all right.
Picture you was going to send to him.
No. Yeah. Only 5 morning streams left after today to reach the 1,000.
I think I can almost like... I think we're safe, Jeremy. Especially with Paul not being in here at the moment. I highly doubt we're going to hit the 1,000 subs this month. Which, this is one month that I'm like, okay with not meeting that goal.
There you go.
I just told Lacey, like, the other day, I'm like, we might have to do that 24-hour stream. I think you guys would choose that over the tattoos. Wouldn't want to do either one, but like that, between iRacing and farming yesterday, I only like spent 5 hours on the computer, and I felt like I was on there all day. 24 hours, I don't know what I'd be getting myself into.
I don't know. I kind of would prefer the tattoo, but that's me. He's sleeping, Robert. Shh. Let him sleep. I will believe you will farm when you do. You're just a big tease. I thought that was Troy saying that there for a second.
I mean, I said earlier in the week that we'd probably farm on Friday, but I woke up this morning thinking, I don't really know if I want to. But I feel like that all the time. And I think what it is, like switching games on stream, sometimes it just like takes me out of that comfort zone. You ever feel that way, Darth?
don't know. You never know, Jeremy. I might talk him into it. Be like, hey, we got to do something else. Yeah, Darth, that might go to your, like, spam messages.
Where you got your other folder.
Oh, yeah, other one. Since we're not friends. And we got no mutual friends since we don't live nowhere near each other.
You should have one mutual friend. At least one.
Are you friends?
I think me and Darth are friends on Facebook. Maybe not.
No, I got no.
We're not friends, Darth?
Unless he's like me and got locked down. No, I don't see any mutual friends. I just said it was a picture of the one series I just read. I'm like, tell your wife to read this series, and you're welcome.
We're friends.
Yeah, unless you've got it like set to
Oh,
where-
no, he hasn't accepted my friend request.
Oh.
Darth didn't accept my friend request. I see how it is, Darth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did just send it literally like 5 seconds ago.
Oh.
But you still haven't accepted it?
I was wondering what you sent. It was all blurred out and said 18. Really? 18 plus content had to click to unblur? Seriously? It's a book cover.
Wait, what did you send him?
It's not.
Oh, a book cover. One of your books?
Yeah.
All right, say no more.
Maybe like Facebook.
All your books is like they shouldn't even sell your books at Walmart because that is smut.
It's good
It is
smut.
filth.
It's good smut.
It's filth.
You watch on the computer, I read about it. Are you meatloafing us? No farming, really? Or no?
Yeah, we might do some farming tomorrow. Might. I'm going to use that term loosely. We might do some farming tomorrow. What's face broke? That one website that's only good for sharing memes.
I think it's just because we're not friends, Darth. I think it automatically does that for everybody.
What? Go to your spam folder?
No, like it blurs out. If I get like,
Oh.
if it blurs out the message for me. Good morning, Brando. How are you? There's people. I have friend requests that are literally probably 6 years old that I'm like, you'll just sit there because I'm not going to answer it.
Oh, you think we're safe too this month, Jeremy?
I hope so.
Yeah, me and Lacey was even trying to like figure it out in case we had to do it. It's like, would you rather start at like 8 p.m. and stream till like 8 p.m. the next day, or would you rather start at 8 a.m. and then stream till 8 a.m. the next day? Lacey said she would rather start at 8 o'clock in the morning. That way you can get it done sooner. But I'm like, I would rather probably start at 8 p.m. at night. That way when we ended at 8 p.m. the next day, we could go to bed immediately. If we did 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. and we got like to go through the whole day, that would like really mess up our schedule for a couple days. Because if we streamed at 8 a.m. to 8 a.m., we'd probably go to bed after that.
Yeah,
And then
I
our
agree.
sleep schedule is going to be messed up for days to come.
After you explain that whole like thought process, I'm like, that's very true. That would work out well because we're gonna pass out for like 12 hours afterwards. We're doing pretty good today, Brando. How are you doing?
It would definitely have to be on a Friday night, though. That way we could watch some racing. Watch some racing from Marshalltown. Who will do the chores? I guess we'd have to go choreless for like one day, Robert.
No, darn.
Either that or I could set a camera up out in the kitchen and we could watch Lacey doing the chores.
No, we don't
Like you
need.
could get Lacey doing the dishes.
No, we don't need that. Oh crap!
But I
8
mean,
o'clock meeting.
If we're streaming for 24 hours, that would mean like 24 hours of like non-dirty dishes.
I'll just
So we
do
might
all my
not have any
dishes
chores.
before and afterwards. Oh, yeah, Darth, hurry up. Pinch it off and head to the meeting. Poor chickens. Why poor chickens?
Doing good. Been enjoying the last few days of summer.
We only got a couple days left ourselves.
It felt like fall, and then yesterday and today is going to feel more like summer before it drops back into the fall.
It was cold.
Don't work too hard, homie. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you once again for those introductions. Hope you have a good and safe day.
Have a good
Yup,
one.
It's almost Friday. I can feel it in my bones. It's almost Friday.
Or do you feel it in your stomach because pizza? Good morning, Glenn. If you are streaming for 24 hours, viewers should send you food.
But we live in a place where like food can't. You can send us stuff from like.
Walgreens.
They added TSC to that, which
Did
makes
they?
no sense. If we get on DoorDash, we can order stuff from Dollar General, Walgreens, and now TSC, Tractor Supply Company. TSC is way out in Jonesville, so that means for that DoorDasher to actually bring us something from TSC, I don't know, I'm holding 3 fingers up in the air.
You were naming off places.
But like for a DoorDasher to bring us something from TSC, they would pass Arby's, A&W, Taco Bell, Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's, Domino's, Chester's Chicken, some other chicken place inside a grocery store, Blimpie Subs, Subway, like all these freaking restaurants. I'm sure I'm missing a couple like other pizza places. But we can only get stuff from like Dollar General. They say Bootlegger's Bar too, but even if you get on there during their business hours, it still says the next day.
Yeah.
Opens tomorrow at like 3 p.m.
Yeah, we have Dollar General, Tractor Supply, Post Office.
So yeah, if we did a 24-hour stream, you could order us food. We would just have to go pick it up.
We could get snacks. Oh, make them stop and get one item from each place. I couldn't do that to something like that. It's like 24-hour stream sounds like pizza and wings night. Yeah, it'd probably be a pizza night. I'd be like, hey, Mom, can you go get a pizza from DJ's, please? I don't know if that was a tree chopping company or electric.
That sounded like somebody with like squealing
brakes or
yeah.
Who schedules meetings this early? Darth, they figured they got to get you there earlier. You won't show up at all.
If they have the meetings later on in the day, everybody's more alert and awake and like more willing to argue and not go with the flow. If they have the meetings but where everybody's like 100% alert and awake, yeah, they can pretty much get away with anything. You guys are just there and agreeing at that point.
It's good money, Robert, but you have to kind of go to about an hour away from us, half hour to
around here
cities.
There's like no business for anything like that. Like people actually like get on Facebook and be like, hey guys, I'm DoorDash, like in your community Facebook groups. We'll get on like Hudson or like Hillsdale County and people will be like, I'm DoorDashing for the next 3 hours if anybody wants anything. There's like never a DoorDasher available that when there is, yeah, they gotta like let the area know.
You know what irritates me about that whole thing though? McDonald's on their sign says DoorDash available.
If you live in Hudson. We don't live in Hudson.
Oh, well, Hillsdale. No, Hillsdale says that.
If you live in Hillsdale.
Yeah.
Like
if you
take your phone and go like in town, and I don't know if it goes by if you have to punch in the address, but you might have to change the address.
Yeah, let me change the address.
If you change the address to Hillsdale, I guarantee you almost everything that's available on DoorDash is going to pop up on there. Not just those stores. It's our location.
I mean, yeah. Oh, that's BS.
I told you.
That is such bullhickey. Everything. Seeing like party store, House of Pancakes.
You can even get
street
Express
taco
soup. Oh, Express Stop.
You could get the street. I wonder if that's like the
That's
taco truck.
Little, yeah, there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go up 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
That is solid.
There is 20 places. If we lived 7
in town,
minutes,
yeah,
7 minutes away, we could get DoorDash from 7 places.
I wonder if we. Oh, I don't know what Davis is.
But then the funny thing is, you go to a bigger city, DoorDash travels farther than 7 minutes to bring this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Irritating to have to minimize Google just to share anything on Facebook. Oh, sorry, Glenn. Yes, they are. That's the old address at the last house. You could get Subway and Express Stop to us there.
But see, that just makes no sense that Tractor Supply Company is available.
No.
You know, before my argument was like Walgreens. If you bring me something from Walgreens, you're going to be going by a couple pizza places before you get here. Well, now TSC, like, look at all those restaurants. Like, it makes no sense.
Uber Eats is highway robbery. What one did we use when we were?
They're all more expensive than if you go and get the stuff yourself.
Yeah, for sure. When we went to Illinois to a place to stay, and like we got pizza delivered, and then we didn't think about it and didn't add pops. Oh my God, we paid like an arm and a leg just to have 2 pops delivered, just because we didn't want to go out and drive around a city we didn't know.
Well, that and we was drinking.
Yeah, that's.
It was like 11 something for 2 20-ounce bottles of pop plus the tip.
Yeah. How many axles you got on the trailer? Looks like the closed tandem.
It's just like your standard 2 trailer or 2 axle trailer.
I call BS. I feel like it should be allowed to DoorDash. Yeah, agree.
Yeah, it's just a regular standard 48-foot trailer with 2 axles.
Hey, Mr. Andy Pratt, how are you doing this
Andy
evening?
Pratt, how you been?
$25 for McDonald's order. Yeah, I'll just waste my own gas and drive into town and get it myself.
Spend $10 more, Robert, and then you can like get some Five Guys for that price.
Hey, do we know when the one in Jackson's gonna open? Have they released like an opening date yet?
Nope. While you're Googling that, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom.
All right, let's see here. Let's see if maybe there's a news article on. See an updated one. The last one I see is from like April. There's a truck for you, redneck. Can you see it there? I'm sorry. Yeah, darn it. I want a burger. You're doing good, Andy. We're glad to hear that. It's good to see you, sir. We were just saying we haven't seen you like a whole lot recently. But time zones, I understand. Oh, come on. Get away with all your ads here. Go away. We don't care about Dairy Queen. Oh, their fries are like, everything from there is good, though. I just want to know when it's coming. Darn it. They got to add 50 other million things to the story, too. Hold on one second. I can't reach the joystick to do the, like, round shot, so he'll do that when he comes back. Yeah, I don't see anything about an official release date for him yet. Been on a different schedule. Well, we understand. Thinking about getting rid of Google and getting the Brave browser or Firefox. I've always used Google. Remember when they first opened me, it was like 11. Now it's about 28. Well, yeah, everything's going up. Been playing marbles on stream a lot. God, Andy. Roy says, get out. Huh? Redneck would like to see the whole trailer. I couldn't, like, scan out and see it. Whatever word I'm looking for. Holy crap.
Just a standard.
Zoom out.
Just a standard 48-foot trailer.
He's got to go potty, Troy. Got to go somewhere.
See? Yeah, I can't hold it as long as some people. I'm getting a little older, Troy. Like, when I feel the urge, I got to go. Good morning, Larry.
It ain't going to be long. You'll be waking up in the middle of the night. Oh.
Pretty slick trailer, ain't it, redneck?
I was literally waiting to see if you would drive off without the trailer and not say anything to you.
Good morning, Dan.
Morning, Dan. Hey, Larry.
Dan, that tomahawk looked excellent. Nicely done.
If I make BLTs, can I get steak tomorrow?
No.
Darn.
Saturday, possibly.
What
I just don't think it would work tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, it would.
Sunday might even be a possibility.
That's good.
That steak did look good. You was waiting for me to leave the trailer behind too, Jeremy? Nope. I might have, though, if it wasn't for that big arrow, like that big indicator they had floating above the trailer. I might have forgot it if it wasn't been for that.
77 on Saturday and 74 on Sunday. But take your pick. Which day you making me steak?
I fed your kids, your old lady, and myself.
We should have ate before we went live this morning.
You didn't get to see the front of the truck. Your doggy bought the tablet. It'd be right there.
Hey. All right, my turn.
Good morning, Tim. Excellent timing. You ain't got to endure Lacey's. Hope you're not working too hard. You should be sleeping. If you got time to watch the stream and you're not at work, Tim, you should be sleeping. You don't need to be running yourself ragged like that. 2 jobs. Kick you right in that hiney. Needs a grill guard. I'm not going to be hitting anything. I don't need a grill guard. I think the grill guards only look good on the Kenworths. If it's not a Kenworth, I think it looks funny, redneck. You have that reunion Saturday. Said you're going to get severe storms in Iowa. 420 rec-free miles remaining till we get to our destination. It needs a liftable bumper. I mean, the bumper does lift if you hit the airbags. The truck will like go up and go down. It's not one of those ones where the bumper lifts up like on hinges. It's deadly quiet at work at the moment, Tim. Yeah, see, I'd be falling asleep if it was that quiet.
Your reunion Saturday. Well, be safe, Stacy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be hitting nothing. I don't need one of those, Robert.
Oh, I didn't tell you about got a turkey the other day. They're on Lake Pleasant Road or on the curves.
Big chicken. That would have made some good, some big tenders.
Yeah. Come around the corner and there they're all just standing there. One darted across. And the rest of you need to stay. Looking funny. Better replacing a grill or a hood or a radiator.
Kyle Lacey would do more damage than that alone. With or without that cattle catcher.
Good morning, channel. How are you doing?
You had Ruda's before you lost your PC. Yeah, I got that one too. Nothing against Ruda's trucks, but nothing comes close to the Rollin 389 by Joel Collins.
Can't wait to get our Avatar people one day. Wish chickens came with their own noodles. Just woke up. It's 2 p.m. in the UK. Well, rise and shine. Good morning. Our rooster's about ready to go find himself a new home. Little Snot walked out there yesterday and he chased one of the hens down and pulled like 10 of her tail feathers out.
Jason Klein sent me a meme yesterday.
Oh no.
It just dawned on me the people who take care of chickens are chicken tenders.
Here we are. We're chicken tenders.
Good morning, Brent. How you doing? One day away from Friday. Are you ready? Are you ready for this?
What the heck, Timbo? We'll finish this job at 5 p.m. and start my other job at 6 p.m. till 10 and then on call until 9 a.m. Yeah, like how do you do that?
What are we going to be doing if we have to stream 24 hours? Keep our fingers crossed that we don't have to stream for 24 hours. But yeah, like that's something else we was talking about, Dave. Like if we stream for 24 hours, like we're going to have to eat. Like there's going to be like poop breaks and
which is more like 20-minute breaks for him. Morning, ES2. Yeah, I know.
Well, I probably wouldn't sit in there that long chatting to everybody because everybody would already be in chat.
True. In 10 minutes, the hurricane releases more energy than the world's nuclear weapons combined. Oh, you learned something new today, huh?
360 miles we get to our destination. Still headed to Bellingham, Washington. If you're new to the stream, reach up, hit that follow button. Be greatly appreciated if you did. But also give you a notification each and every time we go live.
It's not too bad. I can go to sleep. Just need to have my phone close to me. You're a workaholic, Timbo. That's what you are. Oh, I was just thinking about like the box and like I wonder where it's at. Even
I don't think he sent it yet. Yeah, I told him no rush. I told him no rush.
It is gonna be Christmas. No.
It's no rush, Tim.
No. I just gotta give him guff that we'll get it before Christmas. On average, 100 people choke to death on ballpoint pens every year. This would never happen if we used feathered quills on parchment. But you know, I've seen something where like if like you swallow the pen or whatever, the lid, like it's not really.
Oh, it's designed to with
air,
the little holes.
For air to go through. Thank you. I couldn't think of what it was. Didn't get a single call last night, Timbo, so he got to sleep. Well, we definitely miss your face around here, for sure.
Our stomachs don't.
No,
Let me put that out there, Tim. But yeah, you're definitely missed in chat.
The goal is if we hit that, Dave, then we will do one.
1,000 subs by the end of the month. For like the fourth or fifth month in a row. I can't remember which one. I think this would be the fourth month in a row. If we hit 1,000 subs, we'll do a 24-hour stream. Or get matching 517 tattoos, but you guys would get to choose, and I think everybody was leaning towards the 24-hour stream, which is why my fingers are crossed that we don't hit that goal.
Is Tim on call for dragging bodies? I don't know what he's on call for.
Finding a new route.
I kind of beg to differ on that, Robert, because I worked in a dairy farm and they've walked down like a set of stairs. I've seen them do, like up and down. Tattoo sound way more badass, Dave says. See, I'm game for the tattoo.
The tattoo would be a heck of a lot quicker.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have to sit here for 24 hours.
Larry, you probably don't want to ask him that because you never know what response you're going to get back. Yeah, I'm game for the tattoo because, like, I'm game for more. Get a 24-hour tattoo. Ouch.
Open 24 hours?
Oh, no, Dave. We know better than that. Like,
no.
Nah.
Nope. You get to choose between a 24-hour stream or 517 tattoos. We pick where it goes and we pick what it is. Like, we already know, like, you'd have us walking around here like puzzle pieces on our faces, or I would have a tramp stamp.
Mm-hmm.
517 with some tribal on both sides.
We have like 517 with like her eye or temple or forehead, somewhere in her face. Yes, who says even like a 24-hour stream. I'd say butt.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything tattooed on my butt.
No.
Or that, Robert. That would be painful. Robert, just imagine what that would feel like.
Women blink nearly twice as much as men. Research has shown that dumbfounded wives blink at their their husbands 5 times when he does something idiotic. I was gonna say tramp stamp for Chris 517 across there.
I see what you're saying. Get a tattoo of the nuts. I thought you meant actually like literally tattooing of the. Yeah, that just sounds painful.
Ow. No. I knew what you meant when you said it, Dan. As soon as I saw a trampoline.
If we stream for 24 hours, there'll probably be community farming. There'll be community convoys. We'll be doing all sorts of stuff, yes.
Okay, do something to fill the time. I saw a girl this week with a face tattoo. Gave her the weirdest look. She was young. I mean, it depends what. In a way, I guess.
Hell, if it was live for 24 hours, you'd probably see some different stuff than what we've done before. Like, we'd probably throw a camera on the table and you'd watch us put a puzzle together. That's 24 friggin' hours, guys.
Want to play some Uno with me?
We need more than just 2 people. I never was a fan of 2 people. It's dumb. Pointless to play it with only one other person. Because all your skips, all your reverses, is
never understand face tattoos. I wouldn't ever get one myself, no, but I don't know. Well, you get like this stupid things tattooed above your eyebrows and stuff. I'll join you if you convoy and do it. No, Robert. I'm not even male, and I would know that wouldn't be very pleasant.
Yeah, we only need 537 subs to guarantee that 24-hour stream.
Good job.
It's the 21st of September. Like Jeremy said, I think we are in the clear. However, I would not be talking about this if Mr. Murray was here.
Mm-hmm. See, crocodiles have tongues? I guess they would, yeah.
Doesn't every living thing have a tongue? I mean, I would think they would. Besides maybe bugs, but I would think big animals like that would have a tongue.
I'm just trying to imagine a crocodile sticking its tongue out. 'Cause I know it kind of yeah, it does. I guess it kind of just. I don't know.
Where do you get these weird tidbits at, Robert?
She's like, Mom, I'm going to be home and pestering you. Hi, Cherie.
Having some leftover manicotti. Hell yeah, Tony. That sounds really, really good.
Ooh, I wonder if that Thursday still does manicotti on Thursdays.
Yeah, get Five Guys on. She pulls up her other browser and it's like Five Guys.
Sorry.
The restaurant.
Well, I was trying to look to see if they let a date known, but they didn't. Oh, crap, but I want their Facebook page.
40 useless facts that everyone should know.
Hey, 75-cent wings.
Remember when you used to be able to get like wings for a quarter?
For real. Not anymore.
75-cent wings? I don't even think a wing is worth 75 cents.
Oh.
You guys think that's a good deal, 75-cent wings? I don't.
I have no idea like what the
don't think
going
that's a
price
good deal.
is. No. I was wondering why that reminded you of that, Dave.
Yeah, a 10-piece wing for $7.50. I don't know.
I don't even see where they do it.
With inflation and everything, it could be, I guess, decent.
It is on Thursdays. I thought it was Thursdays that they do it.
What?
They're manicotti. I'm trying to find a picture of it. Where's a picture of it?
Deviated from his normal 3-cheese filling with the addition of some mild Italian sausage added. It gives it a really nice flavor. You're making me drool, Tony. We need to stop talking about food.
I know.
Your Wingstop out here just had Nickel Wing Day. Nickel Wing Day? No, I like some Wingstop. I think Wingstop blows like Buffalo Wild Wings and Hooters out of the water, Dan. Garlic Parmesan boneless wings at Wingstop. I love Wingstop. We ain't got Wingstop in Michigan, do we?
I don't think we do.
Probably be in like Detroit or Ann Arbor if we do.
Wings.
Last time I had it, we was in California. Yeah, we're gonna do Christmas cards again this year, Stacy.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. I need to put a post so I can start getting like addresses.
My knees are doing good, Joe. I prefer tenders.
I'm thinking not, honey.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
Nope, nowhere near us.
I eat more meat when they're boneless. I don't like chewing on a bone. That and I feel like I leave a lot behind that should be eaten, but I don't like chewing on a bone.
Gosh darn you, Tony. Now I really want that.
What, the bone?
No, the manicotti. You stupid Alec, you.
170 miles till we get to our destination.
I was looking to see if I could find a picture of theirs, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. Yeah. It's super duper good, though. Hooters is the bomb. I order the Dunkel and the Daytona Dry Rub.
When you say Dunkel, like, you got me thinking of a beer.
Maybe that's a, I don't know.
Yeah, Dunkel is like a type of a beer.
And the Daytona Dry Rub.
I don't know
wings.
if that was just a...
That just sounds funny. Say
typo.
Dunkel. Alrighty, Andy. You have a great day. Thanks for joining us. We miss you, sir. I wish someone would prepare chicken legs like wings and sell them.
The Dunkel is a beer?
Is it a kind of beer or is it just like a size of like
It's
a beer?
a kind of beer. It's like, you got Pilsners. You got,
It says it's a
I'm
dark
having
brew
like
beer.
A brain fart. But yeah, you got like Pilsner. You got Weiss. You got Dunkel.
I didn't know a dark brew beer had a
You got
name.
lagers, stouts, porters.
Well, I know about all those, but yeah, I didn't know. I've never heard you or your dad say a Dunkel.
I think the like Belgian monks used to like do like Dunkels. Right?
Can we...
Google it.
What is a Dunkel? What is it? No, I didn't search for that.
Dunkelustius? What is
That's apparently
Dunkelustius?
some like dinosaur. It's a German word for meaning dark. Dunkel beers are typically range in color from amber to dark reddish brown. They are characterized by their smooth malty flavor.
Dunkhole, not dunk hole.
Good
Dunkel
morning,
sounds like what a
David.
kid calls his dad who is an uncle in Alabama. You're not a seafood guy, Bobby?
No,
What?
Bobby, what the
No
heck,
way.
man? You don't know what you're missing, man.
Yeah, he's not a meatloaf guy either.
Yeah. Morning, David. I spelled it wrong. Hush, he says. I don't think you.
No, you spelled Dunkel right.
Yeah.
It's just I didn't know if you made a typo.
No, it's E-L.
Oh, E-L.
L-E-L. That's why I was trying to bring up there.
Yeah, Bobby doesn't like anything. I used to think that, Jeremy, but yeah, Bobby does have some stuff that he knocks out of the park himself. But
You know what I've been craving? Stuffed mushrooms from Red
stuffed
Lobster.
mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Thursday, Johnny.
On the topic of seafood, I eat raw
Yeah, I want
prawns.
nothing to do with that.
Cocktail shrimps is close as I'm gonna get to anything raw.
The only thing I like eating raw are my veggies.
Aren't I good? I'm pretty sure you.
I mean, I think you could
cook.
eat
Yeah.
your cooked prawns. Why wouldn't you be able to cook them?
Meant to be eaten raw, yeah. Because if you're out
Just
in the
like
wild,
cocktail shrimp, you can eat that stuff cold, but I prefer to like bread mine and deep fry it.
every time I fly through Frankfurt, I stop at the Central Bar in the airport and have a good German wheat beer. Wish I could get them here. Maybe I should just brew my own. You and your dad have done.
Wheats.
Yeah, I thought so. A few of them. Nutmeg is extremely poisonous if injected intravenously. Be careful next time you visit Grandma during the holidays. Well, you got to get an IV of it for it to be poisonous. Lacey, I need him around. I ain't trying to get rid of him.
Hey, what's up, Earl?
Hey, Earl.
Sorry to be late as long as you got that tardy pass. How you doing? Happy Thursday.
Yeah, I gotta say I've never ate prawns. Those things, they remind me too much of like mini lobsters that like kind of scare me.
Tim sent us some prawn chips.
Cocktail chips, yeah.
Chips that tasted like I couldn't do them.
No, sorry, Tim. Those are the ones that just no go. All right, 80 degrees. You need to show up.
80 miles remaining.
Oh, hey, good
That was weird.
Good
You said
timing.
80.
No,
Like,
what's
good guess,
weird is, man, we're sitting at the dinner table last night, and we just finished up, and I went to go ask Chris. I'm like, any good matches tonight? And right before I say it, he goes, "Hey, Eddie Kingston and who was it? Samoa Joe tonight. It's gonna be like a pay-per-view." I'm like,
Eddie and Claudio.
"Oh, Claudio." I'm like, "That's scary. Seriously."
Samoa Joe and MJF.
Ah, there we go. Honey is the only natural-made food without destroying any life. What about milk, you say? It don't destroy their life. Get milk from them. A cow has to eat grass to produce milk. And the grass is living. There you go. How's Earl doing on this Thursday? What'd you say you were drinking this morning? I got a whiff of it when you said.
Wolfberry.
Wolfberry.
Citrus strawberry. Like I forgot what I was having.
Stop and think about it. Oh, we know. I'm good
Like, why
for
did you
Lisa.
merge in front of me when I was passing you, idiot?
Take him out. I knew that about snails. I knew that they could go to sleep for 3 years.
That'd be like a waste of life, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Especially as slow as you go. You think you'd want to make up for that time?
As slow as you go. What are you talking about?
Hey, you're pretty slow moving in the mornings, too.
Only when I'm coming down the stairs.
Yeah, right? You gotta be careful of them. Actually, that's false. I can eat pellet and other feed. I noticed several dairy farmers that all they use is pellet and a few other feeders. Oh, for the milk. I'm like, what's he talking about? It was crazy last night in AEW where Sammy turned on Chris Jericho.
I had a feeling Chris Jericho was going to turn on Sammy. I told Lacey before that match happened, I'm like, after the match, Chris Jericho turns on Sammy.
Yeah,
And I'm like waiting for it to happen, and then Sammy kicks Jericho in the nuts, and I'm like, what? Like, I was shocked.
That's very true, Tony. If we didn't have bees, we would not have the things that we have. We wouldn't be able to have vegetables or anything like that. Can you think of a word that rhymes with orange? According to Robert, there's no word in the English language, which I think I've heard about that doesn't rhyme with orange.
Not that I can think of.
Poor Moxley.
He's due for some time off anyways. He hasn't, like, taken a extended break since, like, early 2019.
That's true.
That's a lot of, like, go, go, go.
Yeah, and I mean, because he does a lot of, like, the off TV matches, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I thought so. Morning, Daryl. Wish I could sleep for 3 years. That'd be nice. Robert, yeah, you would definitely be a winner in Scrabble, that's for sure. You can play against his sister. Oh, I hate playing Words with Friends with her sometimes.
I won't play Words with Friends with anybody anymore.
No.
I was playing with somebody, and I'm like, some of the words that this person is coming up with, I know that person doesn't know these words. So I like went and was looking. There's actually a website that you can go to. Put in the letters that are on that you have, and then it'll actually tell you the most like valuable words that you can play.
Using that. Yep.
And then you just like try to like lay them on like good places where there's triple letters or triple points and stuff like that.
Do you notice, Dan, that I did not try to pronounce that word? Way too big of words this early in the morning. Wordsolver.net. There you go. There's your cheat sheet.
See, you can't trust people, Dave. That's why I can't play Words with Friends.
I won't try to climb a mountain.
Americans on average eat 18 acres of pizza every day. For a second when I was reading that, I'm like, Americans eat an average of 18 pieces of pizza a day, but all right, yeah, I get what you're saying now. That's a lot of pizza. You still ain't had your coffee, Dan? What you waiting for? An invitation?
Too many big words to go on for them here this morning. Yay, we're in Bellingham. We made it.
Made it to our destination. Might be the only one this morning. We'll check the load book, see if they got something small afterwards.
Oh, I need more coffee this morning, Dan. I almost made a second cup yesterday. I think you even suggested a second cup. Oh, I knew that about the pound key. Could you imagine having to hashtag and say that word instead?
See, I never know that's what it was called. I always thought it was a tic-tac-toe board.
That's what we known it as.
Let's see. Portland 278. And then we got Lewiston, Idaho 490. Mm-hmm. 490 or 278. Portland it is. Hauling some dry milk to Portland, Oregon. 278 miles till we get to our destination.
Bobby, like you to
I do it pretty well, don't I, Bobby? Getting out of here is going to be kind of hard. I hate being that close to the fence and I expect you to pull out of here.
Wow, Tony, wow. Tony's awake this morning. No, okay, you've read more of the Bible than I have. Are cats mentioned in the Bible?
Not that I can recall.
Your dogs? Oh no, because like the Egyptians worship cats. But, yeah. Oh. You're still here, RT. He's busy working this morning. Everybody's got questions for their health care.
Well, there had to have been 2 cats on the Noah's Ark.
They don't mention domestic cats, but they're mentioning bigger cats. Oh, okay. All right.
Bigger than you are.
This one here kicks my butt in Jeopardy every time that category comes up. Usually. What?
I was talking to that SUV back there.
Oh.
I was getting impatient. I said, I'm bigger than you are, SUV.
Okay. I thought you were talking to me because I heard that part. Come on, Jacob.
276 miles till we get to our final destination in the morning. Somewhere in Oregon, Portland. Going to a FedEx building.
Can you imagine how smelly Noah's Ark was?
I don't know. I know we don't like getting into talks about politics and religion, but that's one of those stories that I just...
Far-fetched.
That's hold on. Not only did they fit 2 of every animal on that ark, but they had to have enough food for all those animals. And then all those animals like wasn't getting into fights and wasn't like eating each other and like food chain stuff.
Yeah.
And then like when the flood was over, like the ark just went around and all right, we're at Australia. This is your stop kangaroos. Because we don't have kangaroos in America except for ones that are stuff and stuff like that. So it's just I don't know. I have so many questions when it comes to Noah's Ark. But that's only like one of the only stories that I like have questions on.
Have you noticed a lot of game shows are coming this fall because of the winter writer strike? Holy! All I know is my Yellowstone better be on there this winter. I am gonna be like cooped up, so I need to have my Yellowstone. Yay for tomorrow being Friday, Jacob.
I'm ready for the weekend.
I thought they worship cats. Or the Egyptians. The whole Sphinx thing, whatever. I'm all caught up on Yellowstone. I know, Dan. It's like, come on. We need the last half of season 5. We need to know how it ends. But I'm kind of afraid that it's going to be like Mayans where they rushed it. And I was not happy with the end of Mayans at all. Look at you, Dan. You just leveled up to level 9. We're going to go see Bella and Edward in Oregon. Left-handed knights would have had no trouble. Left-handed people could never become knights because they were assumed to be descendants of the devil. My ex-wife is left-handed. Hashtag I knew there was something evil about her. Yeah, I know, Dan.
So why not kill off the character and let him be done?
Because then they'll replace it with all right.
Not if they kill off his character.
I don't know if it's
I mean, we all like. He's not going to replace Kevin Costner's character.
No.
It's like a whole different character.
Yeah.
So whether they killed off Kevin Costner or not, it wouldn't have nothing to do with all right.
Well, I just don't want to see him. You're ruining the whole show for me. I'm looking forward to was it 4 6s?
Yeah.
That one with Jimmy and stuff.
Yeah, I want to watch that one. But, I mean, you don't need to stop Yellowstone to concentrate on that. I mean, look at, was it 1892 or?
1883.
1883.
And then 1923.
Yeah, so right there's 2 other shows that he did while he was doing Yellowstone.
Isn't he coming out with another one that we just saw a preview? I can't remember what it was all about, but I saw that Taylor Sheridan was the writer or whatever. The 6s was absolutely badass. Poor Jimmy. I turned it over. They were doing like the whole weekend long.
Funny thing is, her brother,
Yeah.
his name is Jimmy. And we was talking about Yellowstone one time, and he's like, I got to ask a question. What's this about Jimmy and Yellowstone? Because anytime, like, I tell somebody that, my name's Jimmy, they're like, oh, there's a scene in Yellowstone with a character named Jimmy that's hilarious. He's like, what was the scene? So we had to tell him, and then he was kind of like, that's not funny.
It's nothing good, that's for sure. Poor guy's a badass.
Funny thing is, when we used to work, like, doing IT and stuff, there was some stuff, like, if we had to do a job that nobody wanted to do, like, he was going to get pretty filthy or something, or, like, nasty crawl spaces.
Yeah.
That was her brother's job. We called it a Jimmy job, We'd be like, oh, that looks like a Jimmy job. That was definitely a Jimmy job.
Oh, poor guy. What a way to meet a girl, huh, though? I just read that as Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice?
Yeah. We got fun facts going on. If you say the Red Star's name 3 times, Michael Keaton will appear. Oh, yeah, it says Beetlejuice, I guess. I don't think they've put a release date on that one. Jimmy's dumb as a box of rocks, but he is fairly badass, at least in the series. I like Teeter. Teeter's my favorite. Like,
did you know that's Michael Landon's daughter?
You said Michael Landon?
Yeah, from Highway to Heaven.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't know it. I come across something like a month ago, and I sent it to my older sister. I'm like, did you know this? She's like, yeah, you didn't?
What?
I'm like, no. But I don't even know what her real name is. Like, it might even... Is her last name Landon?
Jennifer Landon. Huh. Look at that. I learned something new today. You know what she said? No idea.
What's up, James? Happy Thursday. Bobby started jogging today. He didn't want to, but the ice cream truck didn't stop.
It's the only time you'll see me running. Have a great day, Larry. Don't work too hard.
Take it easy, Larry.
Hey, that chick he met. Woohoo, doggy, Dan says. You like her, Dan? I wonder who would win a fight between Beth and Teeter. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. That would be a good one.
That would. I don't know. I got my money on Beth. Beth has been like almost blown up. Went through a lot, and that girl comes back swinging. Teeter about took me oh, she killed me when she was messing with. Oh, yeah. Oh, the one guy. I felt so bad for him in the one scene, though, in the stream. It's like, no, not Teeter.
Teeter.
Beth would. If you see what I seen, then yes, you'll agree. Oh, gosh. Does she got, like, an OnlyFans page or something, Dan? What's her face? Jimmy's girlfriend.
Go straight on.
What was her name? Like, I don't even know who, like, she is. Like, she's relatively new to the acting world.
We're going to stop and fill up the tanks for the last time, chat. Go ahead and get your guesses in.
But yeah, girl crush there.
They're not that empty, but I'd rather them be full for the next time we drive the truck. Just in case if we do some trucking tomorrow, but I think we might do some farming. I think we might farm on Friday.
You say that as Troy is eating you. Ice cream truck must have heard you wanted something. He took off. What made Van Gogh such a great friend? He was always willing to lend an ear.
Was he earless?
Yeah, he didn't have an ear.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Got
I did not know that.
Oh, okay, Dan. All right, never mind. After you've seen, like, the two girls fight, and he thinks that Beth would mess her up. I don't know. Jimmy's girl had a pretty mean right hook there. I didn't know where you were going with it, Dan. You never know. Just don't ask.
Keep saying might farm. You'll believe it when I do.
Oh, who's the closest without going over?
I'll be like, we're going to farm on Friday. Then you guys tune in tomorrow, and I'll be sitting here with, like, the cattle hauler hauling cows. Whoever's on the screen behind us needs rescuing. Looks like they're drowning in the ocean.
Dan, you're the closest without going over. Total was 143. You guessed 90. Everybody else was over. If it were me, I would stop at a Dunkin' for coffee. Well, we got a local place we'd rather go to. Farmin' Fridays. $1
I don't even want to go to a coffee place. Lacey makes the best coffees.
Yeah, which if we ever go anywhere on vacation again, we're taking that thing with us.
Yeah, ever since Lacey got an espresso machine for her birthday last year, I think we've only been to our coffee place like maybe twice.
Once. We've been there one time, and that was this summer. That's when I had to go in and get the gift card. After that tree hugger and Beth went at it, yeah, I don't believe Beth would go down easy. Heck no, she won't. That was like the best fight of the whole series right there.
RT just said today afternoon, like after 12 p.m., buy one, get one free at Starbucks.
Yeah, Starbucks is a drive for us and not worth it.
I don't even know where the nearest one is.
Adrian?
I was going to say Adrian or Jackson.
Adrian. If you passed gas consistently for 6 years and 9 months, you would produce enough gas to create the atomic bomb setter. Put your parts in a top.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Still not worth buying. Yeah, agreed, Troy. Starbucks, I think, has probably like the nastiest coffee drinks. I'd rather have Big B over Starbucks. I don't like Starbucks. I do Dunkin' Dunkin' Donuts, but I love a good sale. Yeah. Clearance aisles are fun too. Actually, as promiscuous as Beth is, I think she'd go down quite easy. Hey, she's tightened it up since she got with Rip.
Keep left.
She got with Rip and she settled down. That wedding, though, oh my gosh, like, what a wedding.
Are they all like this? None of
Carter.
them like this.
I'm sorry. Carter's like the one character change that I didn't care for. Like, he, like, I don't know. Him and Tate. Like, they aged him way too quickly.
Keep right.
This time flies,
And
huh?
then exit.
Yeah, I know. We have something down here called Seven Brew, probably the best coffee I've had. We found someplace in Iowa that was pretty good when we were out there. That wedding was nice. Gets the preacher by gunpoint out to the property. You done with your jokes there, Robert? Portland. Like, where the heck are we even going?
31 miles remain.
Should have known by the curvy spots.
And yeah, I think we're going to end the stream and eat an early lunch. We're going to eat that leftover meatloaf.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
Today's the last day.
Yes, it is. I want breakfast.
I should have ate that breakfast sandwich before the stream.
I
should have took you up on that offer. The one and only time she offers to make me breakfast before we go live, I decline.
Keep right.
I know I haven't made breakfast on like the weekend in a while. In a couple weeks.
I almost did my hash brown sausage thing yesterday.
Keep right.
Oh yeah, you do have
Hash brown
the hash
sausage
brown patties.
sandwich.
If Chris is going to farm and wants
Turn right.
help, he needs to make a commitment soon. He already made a commitment. Morning, Rob. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning, Rob. How's your son healing up?
Oh yeah. Hope he's doing all right. I didn't. I did not.
I mean, the cat's sleeping on the dash.
Well, that Chewbacca was for the cat, though. Oh, shoot, I'd hop on the farm sim server doing some logging, Dan.
I mean, I'm sure there's some logging on there that could be done.
Rob says he's doing good. Oh, good. Glad
Glad to hear it. That sounded painful.
Facial injuries suck. Michigan has more miles of freshwater shoreline than any other state in the nation, about 3,000 miles to be exact. Yep.
I never knew that.
No.
I knew we had a lot, but I didn't know it was the most.
Turn left.
We got a lot of lakes, though.
You know, the funny thing is as long as we've lived here, I've not, other than Mackinac, that's the farthest north I've went. And I've only seen
Traverse City.
Lake Erie.
I'd have to look at the map, but I think the farthest north I ever went was Traverse City.
Oh, crap. I've seen Lake Michigan. Because that's... Yeah, No, not Lake Michigan. Crap, what's the one that's above, like, by Detroit? Erie's down in the...
Could be Erie.
Hold on. Need to invite Beth to my hot tub. Be much better than that horse straw. It probably would, Tony. Oh, gosh, I live in Michigan. Born and raised, and I can't even tell you what lake that is. Lake Huron. Okay, so I've seen Huron and Erie. It's weird hearing her talk, though, in real life, Tony, because she's British, and you wouldn't expect it. Yes, she made the horse trough look good. I didn't know we had luge. What are those, luge tracks they're called? Aren't those the, like, ice luge? Like the...
Yeah.
The one thing you said you would do. Isn't that the Olympic thing where they get in the one, like, bobsled looking?
It'd be fun, But I mean, I wouldn't be joining the Olympics.
Ooh.
It's like a sled, but on a nice slope. Kind of like bobsleds. They do the bobsled usually in the same places they do the luge. The luge is just like the one man.
There's the one
Lay
place.
down, kind of like on the creeper when you're working on a car.
I'm trying to think where the one like sledding hill is that everybody goes to. Can't remember, I want to say it's in Indiana, but I think it might be Michigan though.
And there's like Pokagon that do something over there.
Maybe it's Pokagon.
Toboggans.
Yeah, yep. Pokagon. That's right. Superior, Michigan, Huron, Erie, and Ontario are all the Great Lakes west to east. Thanks, Troy.
I think that's going to be the last load of the day, chat.
Did you know that Rip is the bad guy from Too Fast, Too Furious, Dan?
The mobster.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that. I seen some people talking about it on Facebook one day. I had to look it up because I'm like, ain't no way. He looks nothing like that guy. But yeah, that's seriously him.
Put a beard on him and
Thank you guys for hanging out on another awesome Thursday morning. Had a lot of fun. We'll do it again tomorrow morning when it's TGIF. If you guys are new to the stream, don't forget to reach up, hit that follow button before you exit the stream. That way you get notified each and every time that we go live. But once again, thank you for hanging out. We'll be live tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Joey Sanford, thank you very much for the gifted subs. Take it easy, chat. We love you.
love you guys.